Hey, welcome to NFT
Well,
Art Galaxy, guys. This is going to be a great one. I have an OG, at least to me, on the line, and excited about this. This picture you see in front of you is a gecko domes. That's one of the first things I've actually bid on, and I lost. But gecko and domes were like two of my first NFTs in the space. So I'm super duper excited to have domes on. The collection is exploding, just crossed over 10K in sales, almost 11K. Congratulations. And
thanks.
pretty close to that 100 floor. So pretty excited about that. And I do have Mr. Domes himself on the line here. So just wanted to get a little bit of background on you, kind of where you came from and kind of how you started and where everything is at now. So welcome.
For sure. Hey, Rich. My name's Jesus, so you could call me Jesus if you want. But I'm based in Long Beach, California right now. So that's basically where I'm just kind of at right now. Yeah. So basically, it kind of all started out with I had kind of like health problems. About 2 years ago, my anxiety got kind of bad, and then it got a little bit better, and then it got really bad about this point last year. I was just having just kind of rolling panic attacks. I couldn't really do much. My physical health was going down really bad. I lost about like, I want to say like 40, 50 pounds, like in the span of like 3 months, just from
Oh,
not
wow.
eating, not being able to do anything. And it was really weird. So I was trying to find an outlet, and in that outlet, I found art. My brother's an artist. My mom kind of used to decorate parties, with her own artwork on the walls and balloon arcs and whatnot. So it was just kind of like, I knew I had ideas, but I didn't know if I could kind of draw them out until my girlfriend showed me Procreate about, I want to say, September of 2020. She was like, "Hey, there's
Oh,
this thing called Procreate. You could draw on it. It's very intuitive. It's very like intuitive, better than Photoshop, in my opinion." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, let me check it out." I checked it out. I
wow.
started using her tablet first, and then my health got kind of bad, and so then I stopped. And then I got my own tablet, and that's when I kind of started just doing artwork for about, I want to say, 6 months, since March 2021. Yeah. So that post is from August
Yeah.
2020. Yeah. So that was like my first Procreate kind of thing, and I just used her tablet, just kind of messing around.
Wow.
And then from, I want to say, March 2021 is when I just, like, for 6 months, just drew. I didn't do anything else all day. Every day would just draw,
Oh, wow.
would be just able to just kind of like just hone my skills in, because I knew I kind of wanted to do something with it. So then yeah, about 6 months passed, and then that's when I kind of got the confidence enough to where I was like, okay, I have like almost like a small portfolio, and I could show people around LA that create pins, create stickers and whatnot at like a patches and pins convention,
Wow.
that I could maybe design for them. Some people got interested, and then they started to commission me slowly and slowly that way. And then I just started kind of, yeah, that's the first pin. That's the first design I made in March 2021. That was kind of like for me. And then I finally was able to kind of make it a pin with my homie right there, Otherworld 2.0. He has a shop in LA, like a physical location. So that was like, I was like, all right, cool. This is kind of like something here. I'm finding something here. And on Instagram, that's where I met the Wolf of St. Pete,
Okay.
or the Faceless Gang. Yeah. And that was before he got into NFTs too. It was kind of like where he was like, "Oh, dude, your art is cool," and like that's when we were kind of like acquaintances. We were talking a little bit, and then he posted something on his story about NFTs, like, "Oh, you should check this out, the NFT game. If you're sleeping on it, you're sleeping on it." And I was like, "NFTs?" I was like, "Man," I was like, like, can you tell me a little bit more about that?" And he was like, "Dude, just make a Twitter."
Yeah.
Just make a Twitter and join my group. And then, like, that's when we were talking about whether to go into Solana or Algorand. And I was like, well, let me watch a couple videos about Algorand and Solana, because I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not gonna try
Right.
to, like, um, seem like an expert. So then we decided on Algorand just off the technology alone. The video made sense. Algorand makes sense. So then that's when we both kind of started, like, hopping onto Algorand NFTs. That was like around late October 2021. He was already there, I think, since October, late September,
Yep.
and I joined up. Yeah, late October 2021 and November 2021, and I just put some old artwork up as NFTs. Just kind of just kind of designs that I made when I first started Procreate, something very kind of simple, you know. And I had plans for a collection, I just didn't know what yet. And the faceless kind of had plans for a collection too, so we're kind of on the same boat where he was like, yeah, I'm just posting up artwork that I've done, but I want to do a collection, I'm not sure what. And I was like, yeah, same here. So he was kind of like the helping hand and helping me kind of get into the space, kind of showing me what's going up. So I was like, yeah, so I was like, all right, for sure. And that's when I was so do you know that show Umbrella Academy at all?
I do know Umbrella Academy. I did watch. It's on Netflix, I believe, right?
Yeah, yeah. So you know how one of the characters is like, or I don't know if it's like a council of like those assassins or whatever that that the kid is a part of. But one of
Yep.
them is a fish in a bowl, and he talks, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I was like, that looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
But then I was like, what if it's just not just a fish though? What if you could just make kind of anything in there? Because technically you could put anything in there. So I
Right.
was like, huh, like that looks kind of cool. So that's where kind of the inspiration for the character came from, because I was like, huh, like
Wow.
that looks kind of cool. And I think there's more lore to him in the comics, I think, the graphic novels. But just from what I know, I just saw the show, so I just thought he
Yeah.
was just like I'm thinking he's just like a fish, right? Like some alien fish or something that I don't know. So then I was like, well, but what if like I was kind of like, it'd be interesting if someone kind of created that fish. I was like, what if there was something or someone that was like, oh, like I have an idea to kind of reincarnate stuff and kind of yeah, just pretty much reincarnate stuff because he's by himself, right? So he's trying to make friends, he's trying to make new creations. Yeah,
Okay.
that guy right there. Yeah, where I was
There he
like,
is.
all right, yeah, like that looks kind of cool. And I really like the suit aspect because I think suits are just kind of clean looking sometimes.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm not too sure the lore behind the fish, but I was just like, huh, like that looks interesting. So I kind of just got inspired by that and was like, all right, let's say there is a creator, right? Kind of give some lore to him. There is a creator. There's someone out there, a mad scientist that wants to reincarnate stuff. So he's gonna start with animals. So that's where my first shark started with. And I was like, he's starting with animals, and since most NFT projects start with animals, it kind of just kind of made sense to me where I was like, all right, I'll start with animals and see if people are down for my ideas later where they're like kind of like radioactive people or like a different planet or whatnot. So
Right.
then it kind of started with that, and it's now evolving to that. And well, now it's brains, it's people's brains, you know. That's the second gen where yeah, pretty much the brains of people that have inspired him and whatnot. And since I'm not where he's from, you know, so there's no real future like celebrities or whatnot, so it's just people that I know. So it's basically just references to pop culture that kind of I know from artists, whatnot. I'm gonna move close to soon to authors, so like a Stephen King brain, a freaking R.L. Stein brain, just stuff like that, like stuff that I've consumed. So it's not that I'm just kind of like picking stuff out that looks cool. It's stuff that
Yeah.
I've at least kind of dove into.
I like
And
them. Yeah,
then
these brains are super cool.
yeah, and it's kind of like the reason why they're just brains and not like the faces of the people is because he didn't like having severed heads. They're kind of too creepy as opposed to the brain, but the brain's just equally as creepy.
Yeah.
And yeah, so then just basically that's part of the, well, that's the story behind Domes. And then I'm just gonna do authors soon, then musicians. And basically, yeah, that's basically the lore behind it. I'm planning on a Gen 3 soon, but I want that to be generative, so I want that to be like a major kind of like little
Okay.
drop right there. But yeah, basically
Super
my
cool.
plans with the project are creating more of the brains, having more holder rewards, soon being able to do holder shuffles, so it's not just kind of like just for non-holders, whatever random stuff, a
Right.
holder shuffles, because well, I mean, the people who supported me kind of deserve to kind of be rewarded, you know.
Sure.
And my main goal is to make a merch shop out of it and be able to offer people a discount to my Etsy shop, but also to be able to give people free Domes merch. So in the sense of like the VIPs, it's like, well, you get whatever you want off the website or the store, free sweater, free shirt, free sticker, free whatever you want. You
Yeah.
get like those items for free, and then every month you would get a free item of your choice. And obviously you'll be able to get discounts too off of the store. But I mean, basically that would be the thing where it's like you get a free item every month. as a VIP, and then holders get like about like I want to say like a 50% discount. That's my main goal.
Okay.
The problem with that is that I kind of didn't know how to set that up at the beginning of the project,
Sure.
and since my family have a bit of bills to pay well, since my dad had a heart attack in August, and that's why it was kind of like, oh, what can I do here to kind of come up with something.
Sure.
So I take out some of the algos to kind of help out around the house sometimes. And yeah, it's pretty much that. I take out some of the algos to help around the house. The other half goes pretty much back into the NFT community. And yeah, right now it's just learning how to manage that. But that's where I want to kind of come up with more of that for the third gen with the generative part, and be able to almost pretty much reinvest all of that into just merch.
Okay.
Because I have some people in LA that I know that could do the shirts for me. I have a person that could do the pins for me. I have a person that could do the stickers for me. And
Oh,
that's just
cool.
something to kind of start with. And obviously, yeah, just basically that's my thing, where I want like
Wow.
domes on Algorand here, something like that.
I'd definitely be repping some dome wear. Definitely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel that.
100%. I
And
think the Domes project is definitely underrated on the Algo platform, and
appreciate that.
just needs a little bit more exposure, because these are great. I mean, it's inspired art. Obviously, I think all art is inspired by something, but it's
Yeah.
total amazing creation. I mean, that's
No,
I
thank
guess
you.
a nice Dracula
Yeah,
art.
yeah.
I mean, look
So
at that.
yeah,
That's,
yeah. So Mac Reddy told me that he liked horror. He liked classic horror. So I was like, okay. And he said he liked Dracula, the Frankenstein, the Thing, and Alien. So I just kind of went with the classic Universal look. So the tie is like the mummy,
yeah,
the metal parts Frankenstein, and then the brain is Dracula. Just to kind of mix him up to give him his own dome. And well, that's like that has his name on it. That's
yeah.
Dome's Mac Ready right there, part of the collection. The
That's
Gen
amazing.
243.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
awesome.
part of the
That's
collection. Yeah,
I'm gonna give that a little retweet right now. There we go.
for sure. Thank you. But
Um,
yeah, that's basically it. And then trying to build more of the story from Domes, because I just released the Heart of the Creator piece for the auction for Ukraine from Big Cat.
okay.
Yeah, and my plan with that is basically like those people have I would consider the rare, I guess, of the project, because those are pieces of the creator, the person or the mad scientist who's creating the domes, in that universe.
Right.
So yeah, so my next plan is to release another one stealthily through Rand or something, just kind of put it out at mint.
Oh, cool. You just gotta let me know.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And yeah, even my mint price is 50, and I don't really think I'm gonna budge from that at all. Just 50, I'll go straight through the collection. It doesn't matter if it's a rare piece, if it's one that I think is a little better than the other.
Right.
I think it's just kind of fair to just have it at 50, just flat. Like I think I could increase it if I wanted it to, but that's not really in like a plan, really. That's not really something I'm looking to like do. It's just like 50, I think all around is fair for just
Yeah.
anyone. That way it's just 50, just
It's
straight through.
definitely reasonable. So you said there's it was the creator piece, which do you
Oh
know?
yeah, it's a little more up, I think.
Up
Yeah. It's
the view
before
of the creator.
these.
I know you
No,
put that
it's before that one. It's the Heart of the Creator.
the heart.
It's, I think,
No.
I want to
Oh,
say
there it
it's
is.
right
There
there.
it is.
Yeah.
Yep. The heart
Yeah,
of the creator. So
yeah,
those
I
are
made that a while ago.
yeah, no, I remember that one. Yeah. Okay. So these are part of the creator series. So you do like the heart, you do the brain, you do
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess you got me there. Yeah, the brain, but it wasn't gonna be his brain. It was gonna be basically a brain that he uploaded part of his consciousness to, just in case
got it.
something happened to the one that he's living in right now, that he had to kind of make another one of himself, in a sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's basically him right there with the blue suit, looking nice and dapper and stuff and whatnot.
Cool.
And yeah, basically, like my plan at the end is to kind of reveal more pieces of him, and more just basically kind of an original character that's like him. like, so basically something that no one ever seen, because right now, I knew animals were recognizable, kind of like, oh, like I know that animal, and I tried my hand with the like different planet that I had, and like my original characters right there, kind of
Yep.
like I like that cartoony vibe. And then I went on with the brain just because well, pop culture is kind of my background. Like even on my Instagram, all those pieces right there that I did were all like pop culture stuff, and I really like that a lot. So I just decided to have fun with this generation, this Gen 2. So I knew it's like, all right, a brain in there, and I can make it different brains and kind of stylize whatever, and just kind of have fun with it. So it's like kind of like rejuvenated my creative, like my creativity a bit, where I'm like kind of like, oh yeah, like I know what to do here. I know what look cool here. I know what this and that.
So how many domes are going to be in this generation? And then you said third generation.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's where I think I shot myself in the foot too, of not having a certain number of or like a real plan of how many numbers. I'm just kind of gonna go
okay.
until, not until the wheels fall off, but until like I feel that it's like an appropriate number. But I want to say about 100 to 300 domes in this brain one.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of people that are like I want to reference and whatnot, and also that collabs that I want to do, and also the personalized domes. I still have another one that I need to do, and then two other people are gonna give me their information
I
to do
s-
the same.
yeah, I'm submitting something. I kind of submitted it weird to you the other day, but I'm definitely
Sounds
interested.
good. I mean, well, you qualify for it. You have
Yeah.
way more than five.
So anyway,
Yeah.
that's cool. And then so tell me a little bit more about the generative series. So have you even thought that through? Is it going to be a dome? Is it going to just have a lot of different traits and
Uh.
stuff, but it'll be
Uh.
dome
Yeah.
themed?
Yeah. It is gonna be dome themed, and I was thinking of doing. I know Pixel's kind of played out, but I kind of wanted to try my hand at pixel art, just
Okay.
because it'd be like a new challenge. And I just did that Pixel Bean collab, and I really liked how that came out. And I was like, I think I got a couple ideas on my sleeve that could kind of make it look cool. Like, what about like a little snake wrapped around the dome or something like that? Or
Sweet.
like part of the dome cracked open, just stuff like that, where I was just like, like I think I could do something here at least.
Yeah, the pixel bean.
Yeah.
Everybody loves pixel bean.
Yeah, it's fire.
Algoon. Good stuff. Crypto Judas. That is
Yeah.
pretty cool, man. So that's awesome. I mean, you came from not being productive because of health issues,
Yeah.
having anxiety and stuff like, and that's, I mean, a lot of people in this space do have, mental health issues, yeah, including
Hmm.
myself. It's, and to be able to just kind of put that and transform it into this collection is like, kudos to you, man. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I mean, success and money aside and stuff, but I mean, you're really doing it
Yeah.
for the right reasons, supporting your family and supporting your craft, and now you're just expanding, you know pixel art. I mean, that's
Appreciate that.
just,
Yeah.
I love it. I just love to see the creativity. I love to see where you're going to take the project. So I'm, definitely a big supporter of the domes. And I know a lot
Yeah.
of people that, are, but like I said, I think more people will get into the domes in the coming weeks, months. Absolutely.
Well, hopefully, and then yeah, too, like even after this project, because I like kind of thinking ahead a bit. Like even after this project, even after Domes is done, on my next project, I plan to do a generative project, and I want them to also be able, the holders of domes, to be whitelisted for that project as well. It's just something to keep rewarding the people who have supported me.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
basically it. And I remember that too, seeing a tweet when I first joined the space. It was like, if you're not investing back into the NFT game, then it's like, then you're not really supporting the ecosystem. And that kind of really
Right.
resonated with me, where I was like, yeah, like you do have to, when you can, buy NFT,
Right.
buy something,
Right.
anything. And I was just like, yeah, like that's like, I take that a lot to heart, which I guess doesn't help my kind of managing of the algos. But I mean, hey, the art is great
Well,
everywhere in the
they're
ecosystem.
also investments too. I mean, it's
Yeah.
investing in the ecosystem. It's investing in other art. I mean, without all of you, I wouldn't be on YouTube doing this video, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
we all need each other. We all rise, and we all, are going to
Of
continue to
course.
rise, hopefully.
Of course. Especially when we had a chance to support you back, since you started supporting a lot of us, like near the end
Yeah,
of November, it was
yeah,
kind of
that
like,
was
yeah, man, if you make a YouTube channel, we'll support. It's like, yeah, it's always, it's always give and take. It's never take, which I really like about the community.
Yeah,
It's always like just kind of back and forth support. I like that a lot.
it's super cool. And you also did with the T-Lop collaboration charity contest, you contributed a duck domes to it. The T-Lop duck,
Yeah,
that was pretty cool too. I really appreciate that.
I'm not bid on that actually, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want to bid on a lot of them. Well, I mean, all of them, you know,
Yeah,
but it's being, you know, raising money for a good cause, so it's pretty
yeah,
cool.
of course.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, man. So we just unpacked a lot there. So I mean, I really
Yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah, of
Um,
course.
so I mean, you kind of told us a lot. Is there any exciting collabs coming up, or anything else you might want to leave us with?
Just basically just the holder rewards and then the collabs. I guess I could tease one maybe. Me and Algo crew gonna have something kind of cooking right now.
Oh, say
Yeah,
I do like the. I actually picked up an Algo crew today.
yeah, that art is
That's
super
69
sick.
Algo. Actually I might have not bought. Yeah, I might have paid a little bit more for mine, but yeah, the floors have gone down a little bit, but
Yeah, but
you
that's
know, it's
just
good time.
the market getting hit. It's like everyone's floor is kind of down, but it's good still seeing people kind of support and whatnot. You know, and
Absolutely. So
yeah.
Dome's rewards. So the Dome's rewards is staking rewards. If you hold three pieces, if you hold more than five, oh, if you hold more than five, but you need five. You basically need five pieces to qualify.
For the custom dome, yeah.
Oh,
But if you just hold one, you get a free Twitter banner.
so one is a, yeah, that's what it says right here. So one's a Twitter banner. Five domes is a VIP custom dome with the brain of a VIP. Cool. I love it. So,
Yeah,
oh, get in
yeah,
there,
man.
guys.
For sure. Yeah, man. I mean, that's basically it. Where just basically like since I didn't manage my algos right, and that was my mistake. Since being new to the space, I was kind of like, well, what do I do? I don't really have a blueprint here. I haven't really followed the space like that. So I thought this would kind of be like a healthy medium. Like I know I could give people good ideas and good art back, and then but the main plan is pretty much like a merch store. And also, I don't know if I made this clear, but every person that owns a dome, that's 100% theirs, like commercially theirs to do whatever they want with it. I mean, that's, I think, the
Mhm.
attitude that everyone should have, It's like that piece is yours, fully yours. You could do whatever you want with it. Like Algo Pot, he made a gumball sweater. That was pretty cool. I was like, man, like, yeah, that's it. You do whatever you want, sell the gumball sweaters.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
that'd be
like that.
fire.
The gumball dome is one that I really
Yeah, the
liked.
gumball dome.
I
Yeah,
did like that.
and that was just me teasing with ideas. Like you can make a Jenga dome, you can make a chess dome, you can make, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I got most of this planned out. It's just sort of just kind of time. I can't rush anything. If you rush anything, the product's not good, the art's not good.
Yeah, that's the gumball dome. Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
yeah,
I
for
guess
sure.
we can leave it there, man. We could talk for hours, I believe. But
Yeah, for
I
sure,
mean, I'm gonna have all your links below, your Etsy, your Instagram, your Discord,
for sure.
your Twitter, your NFT Explorer, so people could find where your stuff is.
Appreciate
And
that.
you know, super excited. Love to have you back on maybe in a month or two and kind of see where things are going. But
Of
it's
course, yeah.
so excited to actually talk to you and have you on, since again,
Thank you.
you're one of the first NFTs that I picked up. So
Appreciate that. Yeah,
pretty
I
excited.
I remember that. That was great.
All right, guys. So love the video, like the video, share it, watch it again, have your mom watch it, your sister, your brother. Smash that like button. But in all seriousness, until next time, Algo fan, NFT Art Galaxy out.